Hello, I'm attorney Richard Craig Krause, and this is a client video intro to our tax return preparation service and generally to our office. You know, we are a full service office, and that means that we work in the tax courts, other courts, and within the IRS and state tax administrative levels. Yes, we also prepare tax returns from time to time too. And as tax controversy attorneys, we've been successfully representing taxpayers with serious, if not life-threatening, tax crises for more than 34 consecutive years. We represent individuals from all walks of life, families, businesses, not-for-profit organizations, and trusts. Now, you may not need all the resources that our office can provide, or for that matter, all of our experience and talent. But I am certain that what we are and everything that we bring with us will work to your advantage, even in ways that are not now immediately discernible to you. For instance, and make no mistake about it, our litigation success spurs early stage resolution. Now, as we work for you, we may have to ask you about and address details that relate to personal matters and sensitive financial details. Of course, we value your privacy and we always hold it in high regard. But there are times that we have to ask those things. For example, we'll ask that when we prepare tax returns for you or for your business. We'll ask that, secondly, when we critique returns or financial statements that were previously prepared by you or for you, or filed by you or for you. 3, if we need to effect changes to previously filed returns, we need to get into details and we'll ask you about them. 4, if we represent you in an audit, we need to be prepared. And 5, if we draft other financial disclosures for you, we're going to have to ask you about private financial situations and matters. Now, if you come to us as a consequence of having an audit that was botched, we're going to dig in and we're going to get into the facts that other people didn't either attend to or plain old missed. That's also true if we're filing offers in compromise for you and or looking at some means to try to shunt liability. Now, our office staff includes our certified public accountant and accountants, as well as bookkeepers and financial assistants. And they'll provide you with the industry accepted resource and service that you would expect, and more importantly, that we would expect if we were the clients here. We also use our own standard operating procedures, and these procedures are the developed results of 34 years of practice in this industry and environment. Trust them. They've proven their worth and they maximize results. And though our approach may be a new, if not a different experience for some of you, don't worry. Many of our clients have told us how different our methods and procedures are when it's compared to what it is that their previous accountants, lawyers, financial counselors, etc. may have used or, if you will, didn't even use. But they all came back to us later and thanked us for doing what it is that we do as a matter of office procedure. The key is that we're dedicated to you, and the things that we bring into play are meant to accomplish and maximize what is important to you. And we do this because we want to get to the root of all the material issues that are involved in your matter as quickly as possible. And you'll ultimately understand the full scope of what it is that's involved and what we need to do to maximize the resolution for you. all of this stuff that we do, that we focus on, that we dig into, blends together. And we also want to educate you so that you don't have a risk of having new and similar challenges develop in your life in the future. In other words, we want to conclude our work for you so that you can get on with your life. And to be honest with you, we don't want a client for life. So when we work with you, we're going to be asking you to, for instance, 1, provide information to help us understand your circumstances and how things develop to that point. 2, to give us copies of all needed documents which are accessible to you. We don't want the originals, we just want the copies. 3, to respond to continuing questions which may be prompted by our review, which means that you have to remain available to us. 4, to consider documents and help us understand the information that's been gathered from sources other than you. And 5, to review, edit, correct, and ultimately accept and approve the work that we submit to you and for you. You make all the decisions, and you make them fully informed. As this process evolves, you may encounter instances where you're unsure how the things that we're asking about immediately apply to you. And if that happens, just ask us about it. We welcome the questions. We'll tell you how it applies. In the meanwhile, please keep in mind that our staff is expected to prepare tax returns, financial statements, and the like that pass scrutiny while under fire. We don't wing anything. Yes, their questions are probing, and yes, at times it may appear that they focus on esoteric issues. But everything we do, everything we ask, and everything that we investigate is completely dedicated to fully support the advocacy which we advance on your behalf. Ultimately, you will see that everything we do is dedicated to getting you a fresh start and to resolving the problems that are now confronting you. And we look forward to working for you, and thank you for giving us this opportunity.